gonna run out. I'm gonna run down to Lyndonville because I don't know where it is, but I have a wool hat someplace. It could be still in Eleuthera, but next couple days aren't going to be all that balmy warm, so I'm gonna head down and see if I can pick up, you know, your basic hat. How's that? Warmed up to a balmy 30 degrees this afternoon, from this morning. This morning I think it started at 22 and we got all the way up to 30. Tomorrow's going to be a fun driving day because we've got to go from West Burke, Vermont to Acton, Maine. Then from Acton, we take a short break, and I've got to go to Kennebunkport, Maine, to pick up like this wind sculpture from my parents. So then back from Kennebunkport back to Acton, Maine, and then I've got to go from Acton, Maine to Milton, New Hampshire to do a little food shopping. In the meantime, well, Sid will be with me for part of the trip, but the other part, she's got packing and everything else because Tuesday is little bits and pieces, and then we get ready and God, that sounds great. Then we go back to Eleuthera. All right, got the hat all set with that. They didn't have a lot of selection. There used to be more in this store. They had kayaks before. I still see some of those, but they've got, it's mostly ski stuff now. So I guess it changed a little bit how they decided to do the operation. And part of what they do now is mountain biking because up by Burke Mountain, Northeast Kingdom trails is like, I'm not a biker, so, but from what I understand, it's like world famous. People come from all over. The summer, there's tons of people here doing mountain biking and all that kind of stuff. So I guess they've switched the operation a bit because they have a repair shop up by the mountain someplace. So, hey, you adapt with the times, right? Well, after 2 stops, the second stop, see, Vermont's a lot like Eleuthera. You don't always just go to one place in this part of Vermont and get what you need. You may have to go to a couple different stores and then you'll find it. Well, this second one, I found both the things I needed, so I'm good to go. One of those, and I keep forgetting, one of the guys I work with is getting married this after Christmas. And we won't be there, number one, and it's on a different island, number two. So I needed to get a card because finding a card down there. So I got the card, all set to go. Unfortunately, won't be able to go. I'm sure it's going to be quite the wedding, but I'm wishing them all the best of luck. I'm sure they'll do wonderful. Oh, I've never met her. I know him very well, and he's a wonderful guy. So that's why I say, I wish them all the best in the world, and I know there's a high probability for success in this, just because of the way the personality, the nature he has, and everything else. Really great guy. I didn't get to do any drone stuff. I don't know if I will be able to on this trip back. It was terrible, windy, rainy on the other side, and now over at our daughter's on the other side of Vermont, it's been windy, and it looks like the wind's starting to die now, but of course it's starting to get dark, so I don't think I'd get much in the way of footage. And when we get back to Maine, I don't know if I'm even going to have the time to do that. So it's one of those things, you know, when you only got a limited amount of days, you have to say, okay, well, we'll bring it, but if it doesn't work, nothing you can do. I don't know if I never noticed it before or whatever, but there was a speed limit sign on this road. It said 35. I think I've seen somebody do 35 on this road. Just can't remember when that was. Oh, maybe during mud season, when the whole road is just a deep pit of mud. Maybe that was it. Or maybe it was that time that the road iced over and they hadn't sanded yet, so people were only going like 30, 35. Maybe that was it. Well, there won't be too much more of today left. It's a little after 4. At least it's light out. It's not cloudy, so that makes a big difference. If it was cloudy like the other day, it'd already be dark out. Taco Sunday? Tortilla.
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 Okay. You got the tortillas made?
No.
Okay. Tortilla dough.
Tortillas are very hard to make. Not hard to make.
They're not hard to make. You could make them, Melody.
No, I couldn't.
Yeah, you
Burn your
could.
fingers.
You're 5 now. You could do that.
Oh, look at you. You are cold. Look at his little...